Hello, and I'm back with another set of new words. So the first word is aggrandize. So what comes to your mind when you think of the word aggrandize? To make something bigger, larger, exaggerate? So yes, if you're thinking so, then you are thinking right, because to aggrandize means to make something bigger, larger, or basically to exaggerate something. And there's a proper word that you can use for self-aggrandization. What does that mean? When you are exaggerating about your own self a lot. So that is aggrandization, self-aggrandization. Whenever I meet Meena, she's always in self-aggrandization mode, always, praising herself. So self-deprecation means when you think low of yourself. Aggrandization means to make yourself seem bigger, better, right? Higher. And when you think of self-deprecation, it means thinking yourself low or less. So that was the first word, aggrandize. Okay. Now we have second very interesting word. I hope you would be knowing the meaning. Aggregate. What does aggregate means? Basically, aggregate generally means when you take a sum or a total of something, or when you constitute the parts of different things and collaborate and agglomerate it into one unit. That is called, aggregate. So, how can you use it in a sentence? Although he scored higher marks than me in computer science, but my aggregate was higher than him. So, what I am trying to say is, although his marks in one subjects were greater than me, but the total marks my total marks were higher than him. So this is the second word, simple and sweet, aggregate. Affectation. What comes to your mind when you think of the word affectation? Affect, fake behavior, something that's not real, something that's not genuine, that you are trying to fake, bluff, right? So affectation basically means that only, when you are trying to fake something, be it your accent, be it your dress, you are trying to showcase yourself as someone else. So that is an affectation. For example, although he was an Indian, but he was trying to give an affectation of an American accent. What was he trying to do? He was trying to show a fake American accent. And how can you use it in some other way? His affected behavior alienated him from his friends. His behavior of kind of trying to show off and trying to be different, trying to act fake, just alienated his friends. So that is how you can use it. And it has one synonym, that means artifice. Artifice is actually a very stronger word. I think affectation is somewhat not that strong when you think of the connotation, but artifice is basically trickery. It is basically plotting, planning against somebody. So artifice, trickery, these are all words that you can use. So the third word is affectation. Now moving on to our fourth and very sweet word. The fourth word is affable. What does affable means? Affable means a quality of being warm, friendly, amiable, genial. So these are all words that define being affable. Somebody who's very approachable, somebody who's very warm, somebody who's very kind, somebody who's very friendly. So that person is known as affable. Like my best friend Manisha is the most affable person that I've ever met. So how is she? She's a very friendly person. She's very warm, kind, compassionate. And there are some synonyms also, amiable and cordial and genial. So these all mean somebody who's very warm, kind, nice, or you can use it. How can you use it in a sentence? The lady on the reception was affable, very easy to approach. So that was the fourth word, affable. Coming to the fifth word, aesthetic. What does aesthetic mean? Aesthetic means something that's concerned with beauty, with the appreciation of beauty, or with the science of beauty, or simply beauty. So you must have seen that, how can you use it in a sentence, that my friend Manisha has a very strong aesthetic sense. Very strong aesthetic sense means she is very good with, interiors and things that can be made beautiful. So where there's a scope of beauty and in all those creative areas. So basically aesthetics is a subject, and that's concerned with the science of beauty, and aesthetician is the person who studies this science. So I hope you liked all the words and the last word especially aesthetic, and I hope you find these new words aesthetic, you find beauty in them, and you enjoy these words. Thank you. That was all. Happy learning.